Hello, SUSLIK here and welcome back to another Crossout episode. And as you know, Night Riders are finally here. As I showed you 2 videos ago. As a new stuff, they only added Photon cabin. Here's the thing. So let's quickly test out something. The damage of 2 synthesis is 150. Let's heat up the cabin. Right now we're not using that new cabin. So let's see how much damage we're going to deal. Okay, cabin is fully heated. 259. Now let's try to put the new cabin. Let's see what's going to be the difference. 296. So most of you guys thinking that this cabin has the most powerful perk ever. And I'm telling you, you are wrong. This is my least favorite cabin out of the 3. I'm talking about Harpy and Bastion. So why it is not my favorite? Well, first of all, here's the illusion that always keep happening over and over again. And with this cabin, there's even more players who's getting fooled by this. See, the devs want you to think that you have the most powerful perk, but it's not even close, guys. Here's the thing. Yes, it does give you additional damage, but Aurora already gives you 100% more damage. And cabin also gives you 130% of damage. Most of you think like, oh, cool, I'm gonna get 230% more damage. But it's not the thing, guys. If that was the case, in previous tests, I would have dealt 520 damage to the cabin. But I only dealt 296. Remove 100% from the cabin's perk. That means you're only dealing like maybe 30% or 60% more to the fully heated part. So by that, we destroyed the illusion. Here's another bad thing about this new perk. You have to use energy weapon, right? Here's the thing. Synthesis, Prometheus, Helios. All of these weapons are not 100% accurate. Imagine tons of parts on enemy's build. You're gonna slowly heat up everything. You're gonna heat up wheels, you're gonna heat up frames, you're gonna heat up weapons. This cabin will only be effective if the enemy's cabin is pure open. So when you're in test drive, okay, you're dealing massive damage to the cabin. But trust me, when you play against players, it's not going to be the case. Because they're gonna move, they're gonna turn. And as you know, you're not hitting the parts with Aurora in a second. It actually takes 3 seconds to fully heat up the enemy's part. And to get that 30% of damage bonus, you need to heat up the enemy's part 100%. And as I said, they're not sitting like ducks. So you already understand how balanced this perk is. So don't listen to those players who's saying, oh, this perk is gonna get nerfed, oh, it's so powerful. No, this perk is horrific, and you have to be dumb if you're still thinking that this is the most powerful perk in this game. This build will only be effective if you have bot accuracy with the plasma emitters. It is fast to kill stationary target, but when enemy is moving and he's at the far distance, as you know, it's already hard to hit moving enemies at the middle far distance with the plasma emitters. Perk basically losing its effectiveness. You need to be 100% accurate to use this perk all of the time. Here's another thing though. We already have Quantum Cabin. This cabin helps to deal 30% damage. But look at the Quantum. It already deals 20% stable damage, guys, all the time. If you're not getting shot, of course. But here's the thing with Quantum. You actually don't need to remove one of your strong weapons and replace it with Aurora. You can easily use 3 Helioses, 4 Helioses, 4 Prometheus, and you're gonna deal 20% more damage if you're not getting shot with this cabin. But with this new Photon cabin, you're sacrificing one of your weapons. You're sacrificing your speed. You only deal between 0 and 30% more damage. And it's not stable, as I said. The perk will be almost not effective when you're shooting at the fast mobile builds. It's effective against stationary builds. If you already had a bad aim with the plasma emitters, this perk will not even help you, because to use this perk you need to have bot accuracy. And as you can see, if enemies moving to the right side horizontally, I need to aim to the little bit right side of the enemy so I can hit it with plasma emitter. But then I will not hit his building with my Aurora, because Aurora shots where the hit marker is, but plasma emitters not. That's why this perk is killing itself in middle and far distances. I hope you get it, guys. So this perk is effective against stationary players, not effective against moving players, as you can see. Even though it's hilarious, it's really effective with only Aurora setup, because Aurora is an energy weapon and it also hits up the enemy and it's 100% accurate. The laser it fires, it's really fast. How does it work? Well, Aurora is 100% accurate gun. That's why the perk will always be useful all the time, because there's no way you can miss. The tracer that it fires, it's already too fast. It does not shoot all over the place. It always shots at the same spot. It's really easy to take off weapons with 4 or 3 Aurora setup, because it's 100% accurate. It's a good idea to use 4 Helios instead of 3 Helios and 1 Aurora. In that case you will deal much more damage. Other case where this perk is getting useful is, for example, you're playing with your teammate and you're only using plasma emitter setup, but you still have this cabin. Teammate is hitting the enemy. Yes, you will deal 130% more damage just because you don't have Aurora. But with Aurora, you will deal 30% more damage because you're hitting enemy by yourself. Devs are not stupid, we already talked about this. Lately released weapons and all of these cabins, they testing them 50 times, 100 times. They will not release an overpowered weapon or cabin ever again. And here it is, bulldozer shaped Bastion cabin. Did you know that your train plow is actually much more effective than the Bastion if you're facing against melee weapons? So as you can see, normal damage of double harvester is 80 and Bastion cuts the half of the damage. It's 40 as you can see. But most of the players doesn't know that the normal train plow actually reduces melee damage by 90%. So as you can see, 8 damage to the train plow. So cabin's plow is effective against any kind of weapon except energy weapons and, as you can see, melee weapons. Well, it's still effective against melee weapons, but not that much. So I'm recommending to you guys to use this cabin in mid power score matches so you won't face double harvester users. The favorite cabin in this list, the Harpy. God damn it, it sounds like Harpy. Yes, Crossout devs have a problem with naming. But anyway, this cabin is the most stable out of these 3. It has a cool perk, it's stable, it's always active, not like Photon. You will get extra ammunition if you're using ammo pack. It also gives 20% of additional explosive radius to your projectiles. But anyway, at least it's stable and it's also fast, 100 kilometers per hour. There's tons of this. I think this cabin everywhere. Most of the players using it with, as you can guess, cannons. It does look cool. It has an always active perk. You can use it without no fear. I'm actually quite recommending it. So yeah guys, tell me what you think about this new cabins. If you're using this new cabin with your build and you think it's really OP, it gets MVP all the time, don't forget to put the nickname of it in the description so we can check it out from the exhibition. But please don't put the 3 Aurora, 4 Aurora Photon setup, because I already tested out. Yes, it's good. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm gonna see you next time. Peace out.